Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. They come up 2 yards from the goal line, and they punch it in here on third down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's swarmed by the defense. The end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Oh, they've... On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires it down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Steps out after. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He's back to throw again on 2nd attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Nothing fancy there. He just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and you might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here. Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Clemson, to put them on top now.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grinding away with a running game. Oh, with a quick cut. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They call the draw play here. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab by the receiver. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
But it's incomplete, and that will not bring up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Trying to run it. It's Van Dyke. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught, completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
And it's caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's a short completion to the tight end. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Tigers looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Tigers. They finish off the scoring drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. They're going to throw the football. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And it's incomplete, should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
Bringing it out. It's Hammond. And they stop it at the 11. Not And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Vols. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.